Hello. Hello Miriam, I'm hoping that I'm recording this now. Getting some help. Husband's just off. So it was great to have some time with you on Tuesday. Could have been on Monday as well, I suppose. This is your little video anyway. And we talked about sort of like restrictions that you have at the moment, about the aching at the back, and we decided that it might be coming from the shoulders. But this is also this little routine I've got here is just so you can begin to breathe a bit better. You can start to engage lower down in your abdominals, and you're going to work on your shoulders as well as your abs. Okay, and I've got this here so I can refer to it. Here we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just get you in a position. So find yourself on the mat. Good, okay. What I want you to think about is what sort of where you have got the sacrum, the bra strap and the back of the head. Because all these areas need to soften and widen to get the best out of an exercise. And then think about the front. You've got the pubic bone, you've got the heart and what they call the third eye here. I'd like you to start by putting your fingers together, pulling the fingers apart and widening your elbows, and sense so you can get more of your shoulders on the mat. Take your hands down. Then place your right hand on your lower belly and your left hand on your heart. And think about your breath coming into the body, lifting the front of the body. And as you breathe out, you lightly scoop from the skin of the pubic bone up under the belly button and let the heart sink between your shoulder blades. Breathing in, breathing into the lower belly and into the heart area. As you breathe out, once again, scooping gently up through underneath your belly button, letting the heart sink towards between your shoulder blades. One more time, breathing into the lower belly and to the heart area, and as you breathe out, gently scooping up under the belly button and softening the ribs, allowing the heart to sink towards the shoulders. Let's put our hands onto the side of us. Breathe into the side of you. Feel the hands moving out. Breathing out, let them just sink back down again. This time holding the lower belly. Don't let it go. Breathing into the side and the back of your ribs. And as you breathe out, gently letting the ribs soften down. Now breathe into the back of the ribs, the side of the ribs and the heart area. Breathing all the way around, keeping the lower belly. Now this time gently letting the ribs melt down and the belly scoop up, so you're getting deeper now into the abdominal area. One more time, breathing in all around into the back of the ribs, the side and the heart area. As you breathe out, gently letting the ribs soften and scooping up underneath the belly button. Good, okay. Holding that there, holding that there. So from this position, we're going to now do the breath work that I told you about. So this is percussive breath. And so you want to gently have your hand down by the pubic bone here. Good. And I'm going to start by breathing in and breathe halfway out, and then start to use the breath as a sort of percussive instrument. So here we go. Breathing in, breathe halfway out, and now and allow your hand to move at the same time. Maybe put your other hand in front of your mouth, just to remind you you're breathing like you're fogging a mirror. So here we go, taking a breath in, breathing halfway out, and one more. Good. Now that's stimulating your pelvic area. You're starting to bring the lower belly to be more joined, to move more concise, allowing you to get a deeper sensation in the movement you're going to do. So we're going to do some spiraling now, just to start with, just the two hands. So take the little finger and spiral it into your trousers. Good. Now reach away with your hands, reach away, let the shoulders move. Now if your shoulders don't want to stay on the ground. Lift them up, that's fine. Take them all the way up. Now when you get to the top of you, think about melting your ribs down. Put your hands together so your thumbs and your little finger meet. And I want you to push the back of your shoulders into the ground as you pull the thumb past your third eye, your nose, your mouth, right down past your heart. Come down to where your belly button is, split the hands and take the hands back so the back of the hands are on the ground. Now do little finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb, and you're back to where you started. Okay, one more of those. Rotate the little finger in towards the peripheral line, that's the trouser line. Reaching away, keep the spiral, keep the spiral. See if you can let your shoulders, now I know you're going to find this quite hard, so you can lift up if you want or bend your elbows a bit, but try as you can to come all the way up. This time I want you to think as if you're hanging from the branch. And as you hang from the branch, I want you to feel your shoulders pulling your hands together. And now you're going to let the thumb trace down past your third eye, your nose, your mouth, your throat, your heart, down to your belly button. Split the hands, back of hands onto the ground. And now little finger, ring finger, middle finger, index finger, thumb. And that's you coming back to where you are. Okay, so you should feel as if the back of you is now aligned quite nicely. So I'm going to do something now we didn't do in our session. I'm going to ask you to take one leg up and then the other. Good. And now I'm going to ask you to put your hands onto your shins, lifting up with the front of your chest. And what I want you to do is to push your shins against your hands. Push. You'll sense that you're getting into the back of you, and you might even feel you're lifting up a little bit here. It's just to release everything. Good. Push. Come back down. Push back down. That's good. Okay. Now once again, lift one leg into tabletop and then the other. Place your hands onto your shin. This time, pull forward and bring your knees in towards you. Elbows out. Push your shins up to the ceiling. Really push. This is going to get into your little back a bit more, and it's going to stretch you. See if you can get your head closer. It's quite a hard one to breathe, and so let's just relax out a little bit. One more of those, please. One more of those. Try and keep the elbows wide. Lift up one knee and then the other into tabletop. Okay, this time I want you to put the fingers together and pull the hands apart so your elbows are wide. You created a cradle. Put that at the back of your head. Okay, take a breath, and as you breathe out, bring your elbows forward. Take another breath, and this time just breathe into the back of your ribs. Breathe into the back of your ribs. Okay, and breathe out. Now on your next out breath, what I'd like you to do is to just let your head relax into your hands. Just become heavy in your hands. Take another breath, and you're going to curl forwards, looking down, as if you can look down towards your belly button. That's great. Hold that there. Take another breath, and now see if you can pull forward even more. And if it's hurting your back, stop. Otherwise, carry on. Now release the hands. Put your hands onto your shins. Pull your knees in and roll up towards your knees. Elbows out. Now push with your shins towards the ceiling. And now come back down. Well done, well done. Okay, now let's remind me what the next bit is. I'm quite hot after that, I don't know if you are. Okay, that's it. We're going to go into the ab work now. So, once again, bang the side from the floor, elbows wide, feet parallel, knees pointing to the ceiling. Link your fingers, pull the fingers away from one another. Your elbows are wide, your shoulders are on the floor. Use that wonderful cradle to cradle the back of your head where that bumpy bit is when it meets the neck. Okay, take a breath in as you breathe out, pull the elbows to parallel. Take another breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to just gently curl up, just gently curl up. Now, your head doesn't do anything except maybe just lengthen into the hands. Take another breath into the back of the ribs, the back of the ribs. You're trying to breathe into the mat. And let the breath out. And this time, in your next out breath, pull forwards, taking your nose towards your belly button. Okay, and your next out breath, you're going to allow yourself to twist from your waist so that your shoulder comes over towards the ground. So you're twisting from your waist. Try and keep your knees pointing to the ceiling. I know it's quite tricky. Okay, now you're going to take the bottom hand, place it on the ground. Good. Okay, and then pull a little bit with that hand so you're pulling the shoulder over a little bit more. Okay, now release the top hand and take it out so it's level with the floor, parallel to the floor. Reach the shoulder away, take a breath, and then you're going to breathe out and imagine you're pushing back with your ribs, but you're still pushing out with your hand. This is your position. It's really going to get things working. Take the hand behind your head again, lift up the bottom hand. It's quite complicated, this you might want to watch it again. Lift the hand up, push it down towards the mat. Now think about the abdominals being engaged, and now you're going to pulse. Don't pull on your neck. You're going to reach with the hand, the actual shoulder, so the shoulders come forward. Okay, 2 more. 1, 2. Come all the way back. Well done. We're going to go to the other side now. We're going to start again, pulling the fingers out. The elbows are wide. It's nice. Cradle your head. Take a breath. Breathe out, parallel arms. Take a breath. Breathe into the back of your ribs. Breathe out. Okay. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, pulling up, looking down towards your navel. Right, and remember your head's just heavy in your hands, not doing anything else. And you're going to take yourself now from the waist. You're going to turn so you're on your shoulder. Try and keep your knees as steady as possible. Take the bottom hand, place it on the ground. You're going to pull, so you're going to take yourself over a bit more. Okay, take the top hand, reach it away, so the shoulder's being pulled out. And now take a breath in, and as you breathe out, pull back. Push the hand behind your head. Remember, the head is in the hand, heavy. Take the hand that's on the floor, pull it down towards your feet. And this is where you're going to pulse. So you're going to move with the shoulder. 1, 2. So you're getting into this area. 3, 4, 5, and come back. Nice one. So you can do another one of those if you like. I'll just do it with you if you want to, or you can just rest and laugh. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to pull the fingers, open the elbows, cradle the head, take a breath, breathe out, parallel arms, take a breath into the back of the ribs and breathe out so you get more connection. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, curl up, look down towards your navel. Okay, and then the next out breath, you're going to twist from the waist, taking yourself over onto the shoulder as far as possible. The bottom leg hand comes down. Reach away and pull, so you're going to get even more of a twist. Take the top hand and reach. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, pull back and reach. Okay, cradle the head. Take the hand down so it's pointing down towards the bottom of the mat. And here we go. 5 of these. Okay, the shoulder moves. 1, 2. Don't pull on your head. 3, 4, 5, and come back. Lovely. Okay, start again. Pull, cradle, parallel arms, curl up, rotate from the waist, hand to the ground, pull a little bit to take yourself over more. Take the top hand to parallel, reach, take a breath in and pull back, breathing out. Cradle the head, lift the hand, point down towards the end of the mat. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Okay, so we've only got, now we've done these transverse. We're going to try and get down to this lower belly now. Okay, so this is a nice one. I hope you enjoy this. This is the last bit, and then you can just curl up. Okay. Knees. I've got them in tabletop. Now, I've done this with you before. The more you take them out, the more you're going to get into your abs, deep abs, okay? So that's what we're going to play with at the moment. Keep your elbows wide, so you've got more of the shoulders on the ground, and just play with it. Take your knees out until you think, yeah, got a thing going on there. That's about right. I can feel my abs. You don't want the back lifting, you don't want this part to start aching either. So just take them out until you're quite happy, because this is where you're going to lift a knee up. So the foot goes up, but you see the knees are parallel, take it back down. And the other one comes up and it comes back down. Now remember, you were getting deep into your abdominals here. Okay, and I will start shaking in a minute because this is quite hard. Okay, so just lift and down. Lift and down. Of course, if you want to, you can take them up and down like this. It really gets deeper and deeper. And if you want to go even deeper, without your back being put in any strain, you can take your knees out a bit more and you come up and down. Keeping the knees. So this is really getting deep here. And I've got quite a big rolly tummy, but underneath here, it's solid. That is solid. The muscles are really coming in, okay? So you can take that even more if you want to. You can take it into a cycling if you really would like to. This is it. And then you can go lower and higher and do the whole thing. But for you at the moment, start with this level where you can pick up and down and up and down. I guarantee you this is going to start to flatten you out and make you feel stronger. Now bring your knees in and allow yourself to just have a little bit of a roll about. Release any tension. You shouldn't have any, but you never know. And I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, Miriam, I'm going to go around to the other side of the camera to switch you off now, and I'll send it to you.